Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love.
What's going on, everybody? It's your big homie, the Armchair Operator, and welcome back to another video. Now, if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you find this video informative, maybe a little bit entertaining. And if you're coming back to the channel, thank you so much for coming back. I hope that you also find this video informative and maybe a little bit entertaining. Now, as you can see, we are once again on location at the gun range, and I figured I would put in my submission for Glocktober, right? So I brought out 3 of my, I would say, my newest Glocks. I got the Glock 21 Gen 4 and I got my Glock 17L, and I actually brought out the Glock 47 with the Radian Arms Afterburner Ramjet. First up, we gonna pull out the big boy, the 45 ACP, the Glock 21 Gen 4. Let's go. Yeah, this is the close-up view of that Glock 21 Gen 4. This thing is pressure, definitely. Question is, will it run better than it did before? Well, let's find out. All right, so like I said, first up, we're going to do the Glock 21 Gen 4. I've done a review on all 3 firearms, so if you want to see a more in-depth review, check out the reviews on my channel. But if any of y'all have seen my review, you would know that you would recall, I should say, the Glock 21, I bought it used, and it has some customized, it was customized a bit by the previous owner. Originally it came with a magazine well, the barrel itself was PVD coated, and it also had an aluminum magazine release. So I changed a lot of that stuff out. I got rid of the aluminum magazine release and I replaced the PVD coated barrel with an OEM Glock barrel. The reason for that is I was having a lot of failures to feed, so I made those changes. Not only that, the magazine was dropping from the guns too, so that's the reason why I got rid of the magazine release. But since then, the performance of the gun has improved quite a bit. I really haven't shot it much lately, so I'm curious to see how well it will hold up. Hopefully it'll be reliable and we won't have any issues today, but we shall see. We are going to be loaded up with Arms Core 45 ACP 230 grain full metal jackets. We're going to go a little easy today because I haven't shot 45 really in quite some time, so the target is at 5 yards. So we're going to load up a few and send them down range. All right, y'all, we loaded up. Let's go. Fingers crossed, no failures to feed. All right. All right, not bad. Got through the first magazine with no failures. See if we can do it again. And we got a fail. I think this is magazine related, to be honest with you. Not sure. All right, we got through that one. Man, it's been a while since I shot 45. Not bad. Let's check that target. Still with the lows and the lefts, but pretty consistent, especially considering I haven't shot 45 in a while. My first handgun was actually a 45 ACP. It was actually a Smith & Wesson Model 645. So that's where I got my start at. But I don't really do it as much because 45 is so damn hard to get cheaply. But anyway, we had one failure to feed, so it's running better than it did before. But let's load them up and let's send some more downrange. All right. Up again, we got a fresh target up there, 5 yards once again, and I got 2 13-round magazines and an 11-round magazine, and we just gonna let it fly. We had one failure to feed on the last go round. Let's see how we do on this go round. It's running. And we got a fail. Cleared that one. One flyer, rest of it pretty tight. I'm not really sure at this point, to be honest with you, as far as that failure to feed. Y'all let me know y'all theories down in the comments. I think it's limp wristing, me personally, because I got a solid grip on the gun. But I'm not sure. I wonder if its tolerance is a little bit off, because the slide is PVD coated, the barrel is OEM. And when I had the original barrel that came with it, that was PVD coated, and I was having it like crazy. So y'all drop y'all theories down in them comments, please. Let's load up and finish up with the Glock 21 Gen 4. All right, we loaded the last few rounds for the Glock 21 Gen 4. So let's go for the head box this time. All right, so far we're averaging failure to feed per outing. Let's see if we can maintain that average. Hopefully not. Y'all didn't see that. Cleared that magazine. That's what we like to see. Cleared that magazine too. Let's check that target. Pretty damn good if I do say so myself. That don't count. But anyway, yeah, it hit the mark. So anyway, we had 2 failures. So I don't know. I don't think the failure to feed problem is still all the way solved, but it's running better. But anyway, enough with the 45. Let's break out the 9s and let's run them. All right, here is the Glock 17L. And we got the Glock 47 right next to it with the Radian Ramjet and Afterburner. First up, Glock 17L. All right, we got the 17L all loaded up and the target is out at 7 yards this time. So let's send them down range. I'm only going to do 1 box per firearm since I'm low on ammo and time. So let's do this. We're going to run this little 10 rounder first. Man, I gotta say, running 9mm after running 45 ACP is kind of like going from a 9 to a 22. Big difference. That was only 8. One thing I will say about the 17L, with a gun with such a long slide, it doesn't really feel like it has a long slide. And the trigger is a little bit better than the standard Glock, but you know, I mean, I like the 17L so far. We're still in the midst of doing a 1,000-round follow-up update video. So far so good, but let's keep going. All right, let's check the target. Pretty damn, it's decent. It hit the mark for the most part, just having fun, running the trigger. Like I said, for a gun with such a long sight radius and a long slide, you would think the reciprocation, the muzzle flip would be crazy, but it's really not. And honestly, I think it's softer than my Glock 19 Gen 5. Y'all can fight me if you want to in the comments, but me personally, it feels softer. So anyway, let's change targets, load up the 47, and close this thing out. All right, we got the 47 loaded up, and target's back at 7 yards, so let's get it. One thing about damn Glocks is that there's a lot of things that you can do to them. Change the sights, the triggers, stipple jobs, all kinds of stuff. That's one of the reasons why people tend to gravitate to Glocks, because you can really make it your own, and they're pretty damn reliable. One of the best upgrades that I got personally is that, the Radian Ramjet and Afterburner. That's one of the best upgrades I got for this 47. Game changer. If you can get a Radian Ramjet Glock or your P360, 10 out of 10 recommend. It's not cheap, but it's worth it. This right here is a cheat code, I'm telling you. Let's check that target. I mean, look at that. Like I said, man, that Radian Ramjet and Afterburner for any Glock really is a game changer. But that 47, man, I love it. Easily one of my favorite Glocks so far. But anyway, what did y'all think of today's video? Let me know down in the comments section. Let's get this discussion popping. I hope you enjoyed this little episode featuring this little submission of Glocktober from your big homie, yours truly. But anyway, I gotta end this video here. This is your big homie, the armchair operator, and I'm signing out, man. Peace.